here, and I'm back with another video for Ophelia Talks. And today we are making these here. These are fridge magnets, and although you might think they look like coasters, well, they could be used as coasters, but they will stay up on your fridge as well. I think they would make a lovely addition to your fridge. Not only that, they make great gifts as well. So let's see how we can make them. So what do you need for this project? Well, I am using King Cole Cotton Soft. This is 100% cotton. It's DK thickness, and it's got good yardage on the ball, which is why I like it. We also sell it in our yarn shop, so do go and have a look. We've got all the colors available. It's prescribed for a 4mm hook, and as usual I will be using my 3.5 because that's the hook size I always use for a DK yarn. Now, to make this project, I chose specific colors, of course, because I wanted it to look like an orange. So here I have used powder orange and clementine. Here for the lemon, I have used lemon, buttercup and antique gold. And here for the lime that we're going to be making, I'm using ecru, sage and fern. You will of course need your scissors, and you will also need magnets. Now these magnets I bought online, and I have linked some in my Amazon shop. They are very strong, as you can see. I'm trying to get one off. There we go. And what I wanted to do with these magnets is put them in here. So we are placing slip stitches here, and so we're creating little pockets, and so putting them, yeah, look, there's one there, so it's attached itself to it. And of course, putting them into these little pockets will keep them into place for creating your fridge magnet. So let's get started. So let's get started with a slip knot. Insert your hook. And we're going to do 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you go back to the first chain, get your hook into it and do a slip stitch to make a little circle. Now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do another 11 double crochets into the circle. So we need 12 V's on the outside of our work, and we create the 12th one by doing our slip stitch. So let me just do 11 double crochets, because of course that chain 2 counts as our 12th. So this is my 11th one. Now for the 12th V, I'm going to go under the 11th V there and create a slip stitch which will lie over the chain and which will make my 12th V. So this is it for this color for now. So we're going to cut off the yarn. There we go. I pull out the loop and I just bring it to the back. Now there's no need to sew in any ends because they're all going to just be disappearing inside our fridge magnet. So then with your next color, you're going to make your slip knot, insert your hook, and we are going to get started anywhere. So you yarn over as if you were already crocheting, go under a V, and you do a double crochet. So this is called a standing double crochet. Then you do your second one, because in this round we are going to be placing 2 double crochets under every V. So here we will be creating 24 double crochets. And this is where we just put our end to the back. So just make sure you catch that into your stitch as well. There we go. And that will mean it's gone for now. So 2 double crochets in each stitch. This is a quick and easy project, and I hope you will enjoy making it. So I'm here just doing my last stitch. And now going over to that standing double crochet here, which closed up for me, I go under the next V and I close my round. There we go. So this is the first round that we have done. Now we're going to do a second round because we want our little fruit slice to be a little bit bigger. So 2 chains and 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then in the next stitch we are going to do 2 double crochets because we are increasing, of course, for a flat circle. So in the next stitch 1 double crochet, in the next stitch 2, and this is how you will continue. And in this row we will be creating 36 double crochets. And I've made it to the end of my row. I've got that chain 2 here. I should have 2 double crochets in this stitch, so the chain 2 is going to be my second double crochet, and I've just added the first one in there. So skipping this one, going under the next V, and I'm going to close my round. There we go. So that is that for the line. So I'm just going to pull this strand to the back so it's out of the way and at the back, because then we don't have to sew it in. So now we're going to go back to the écrou and we're going to do a round of single crochets. So make your slip knot, insert your hook, and we're going to pick up the back loop only, and we're going to do single crochets. So there we go, back loop only, and we place a single crochet in each stitch. Now you don't need to do any increases because it's not necessary, and it will still lie flat. So there we go, 1 single crochet in each back loop only. I will see you at the end of the round. So here I have made it to the end of the round. I'm going to try get in here. That's sort of not possible. Going to go under the next V here, and I'm going to close the round. There we go. So now we are going to cut the yarn, and you will have to make a second one of these for the back or for the front, it doesn't matter, but you need 2 of these. And now we are going to get started on making the segments in here. So using the écrou and holding your 2 discs together with the good sides on the outside, as you can see, I've got all my ends hanging in the middle here. Now that's a good thing and a bad thing. Okay, I know some of you will say, oh, I'd rather sew in my ends, but putting the ends into your fridge magnet will allow you to not have to sew in the ends, not spend time sewing in the ends, but also it will give your fridge magnet a little bit of padding, and I do like that. It's like there's a tiny bit of stuffing inside, and so it all happens automatically with all these ends. So you're going to put in your hook just sort of under one of those single crochets, and you're going to come out here also in that sort of same kind of location. Then you bring your yarn through both discs, and then you're going to go in between 2 stitches sort of halfway here, and you come out in the same location here, and you bring back your yarn and you do a slip stitch. Then you go down about the same distance, go in, make sure you come out in about the same location at the back, and you do your slip stitch. And you're doing about 3 or 4 slip stitches, and yeah, it's just checking and seeing which location is the best. There we go. And then you're into the middle there, and then you're into the middle here, and you come back out and you do your last slip stitch. There we go. Okay, so I've done 4 slip stitches. I started sort of in the écrou part and I finished in the écrou part. And yes, we are creating more ends here. So we're now cutting off this end, pulling this through, and with your hook you're going to pull this into the middle. So put your hook in between the two discs. There we go. So that's one done. And then here, of course, we've got this. So the hook in between the two discs and pull this to in between. There we go. Okay, so now that you've done one of these little segments, you will have to do another 8 of them. So in total, we're doing 9 little segment dividers. Now you've got 36 stitches. So if you do 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches on this side, and then you go into your disc, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go into there, that's sort of the location for your next one. So bring through your yarn, then go in between sort of halfway. Each time check that you're also in just about the same location on the other disc, so that it's all tallying up a bit. And now into, it can go quite quick. It's a little bit of practice, but it's a fun little process. There we go. I also try and make sure that some of these here, I sort of squash them together a bit, and then I do my next segment, and then that way you've got a little bit of stuffing in your segment there. I didn't do that here because here I might put a magnet later. So there we go. So all these pockets are multi-purpose to hold the magnet in place, to make sure we give it the illusion of being a lemon or a lime or an orange, and to hide our ends in being the illusion of having some stuffing in there. So there we go. I will see you when you have done all your segments. Okay, so I have done all my little segments in my lime here, and I have put in all the ends sort of into the little pockets, just pushed them in, and yes, it's made it a little bit sort of, you know, like it has a little bit of stuffing in it, so a little bit bouncy here and there. So now we're going to do the final round of single crochets. So I'm doing a slip knot, insert my hook, and I'm going to get started in one of the pockets where it's particularly full. So this one is nice and full, so I'm going to just start by picking up the back loop of this V, and then also you've sort of got to have a look and see if you can find the corresponding back loop of the other V there. There we go, and we do a single crochet. And you find each time the back loops of both the stitches. So this one little pocket here was full up already, so I'm not going to put a magnet in there. But now here we have a little pocket coming up that could do with a magnet. Okay, there are some ends in there, but still I have some space. Now I have here my magnets. I've had to put them, took me a while to separate them. So let's put them here. Right, let's put this one in here. And now let's close up that little pocket. And I would suggest putting 3 or maybe 4 of them in there, and that's enough. If you have a bigger one, you could have put it there as well, of course, before you made all your pockets, because now I'm not going to be able to put that in anymore. But if you have a little one, you could put, you know, you could push it through there and see if that would work. So I've put, where is it? Yeah, it is in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. So I'll just do this one without a magnet. So I'll keep going, and then in the next one I will put a magnet. And this is how I have made these fridge magnets. I think they are so lovely and cheerful. I think they would make a lovely present. And of course they could double up as a coaster. Oh my goodness. There we go. So this one here, let's get another magnet because, yeah. In there. get in there. Voila. And then we continue on with closing up the little pockets and completing the rind. So I will see you when you have gone all the way around and when you have filled enough pockets with magnets so it will stay up on your fridge. So I've made it all the way around. I put a little magnet in every other segment, and now here I am going to try and close the round with a slip stitch. There we go. And cut off the yarn, and of course now we have these two ends, so we're going to try and put them into, let's see if we can get through there close enough to the green and pull it through. There we go. Yes, I've brought something out as well. This typically happens when I'm filming, of course. So let's cut that off. There we go. And all I have to do is do this one as well. Now at the back you can't see those segments so clearly, but then again it is the back, so I'm not too worried about that. So let's see if we can do it properly here. There we go, that's better. Voila. So I hope you will enjoy making this project. Thank you for watching the video and for being here on my channel, for watching and making my tutorials. I would love to see your finished project in my Facebook group, so don't forget to post a picture of your projects there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!